Here we are with Farrah out on the street in public, and I know that Farrah had a problem with distractions out on the street, like other dogs or people, things like that. So she's on free time, she's doing whatever she wants. We're just taking a leisurely walk, and we have somebody positioned with a dog to pop out in front of us, and Farrah of course doesn't know that. So I'm going to show you how she reacts now and what to do when this happens to you. So you're going to be just walking Farrah like this, and a dog's just going to pop out. Maybe you'll be surprised as well, and watch what she does. Can you see us? Are you close enough? Come on out. Oh, there's a guy walking a dog right there. Farrah hasn't even seen them yet. Oh, she sees him. Come. See how I called Farrah back to me? Good. And I was able to reach into my little pouch and grab a little reward. Good. But if it happened and it surprised you, just pretend like you have food. Like right now, I'm just going to use my little right-hand target. Come. In a pinch, you can get her out of there, get her going the other way like this, and then reach for something as you move away and give her a treat. So that's what you want to do, because good. See how she's coming back to me before I even say the C-O-M-E word, because that's the new pattern. Good. That's the way it's supposed to be, and it's already started after these few weeks she's been with us. All you do is say good when she does what you want her to do. Before, she would pull and lunge and bark and go crazy. Now, come. If she lingers that long, you do want to plug in your command, but most of the time she's going to, good, keep coming back to you. So she's already doing something different in that situation. You don't even have to say anything. She's doing really the opposite. Come. Don't let her stare too long. If you have to say the command, then you should do it. Good. But now she's doing exactly the opposite of what she did before, which is to turn away, come back to you. Good. Get rewarded, and you don't even have to say anything. You don't have to struggle with her. You don't have to correct her, which never helped anyway. Good. That just adds more stress. So now she sees a dog. Why don't you come even closer, okay? Come. Good. So she looks at another dog or a distraction now as an opportunity, come, to pay attention to you, to turn away from that distraction, come back to you, and something good happens. And see how relaxed she is? See how the leash is always loose? Throughout this whole video clip here with the other dog, you haven't seen me with the tight leash at all. I'm not doing any of this kind of stuff. Any kind of things like this is going to create stress and will create leash aggression again, and she'll go back to doing what she used to do. So you want to keep it loose. And you probably noticed the leash is in my left hand, and there's some people over there. Come. And I never touch it with my right hand. My right hand is for the target. So if we're walking around and she's staying next to you, just hold the leash higher up so it doesn't get tangled in her feet, or just like this. You can just watch this video and see how I've handled it. She's running all over the place. You can do that if you want, so it doesn't get tangled around you. If she pulls to the end of it when she's on free time, just give it a little tug like that. You got that little prong collar on there that closes all the way around her neck. It's the same pressure on the back of her neck as the front. And all you have to do is a little prompt like that when she goes to pull out, and she'll come back to you, or she'll stop pulling. See, she's really excited. You can't see it, and you don't have to show it, but there's people right there loading up a truck. There's workmen right there, and there's a dog there, and there's a camera person there. So she's in kind of a stressful situation, but she's doing fine. Good girl. Good girl. And if you happen to end up somewhere when you don't have your rewards with you, just pretend like you have the food and use your target. Say, come, call her to this empty target. She won't really know the difference. Good. Later on, after you've done it our way for a few weeks, you want to start phasing that food out anyway. But if you call her to this target, this hand, come, and then say good and pet her at the same moment, and she gets an empty hand, it really doesn't matter that much. She still has a good feeling about coming back to you in the presence of distractions out in public. And of course, you're never just going to stand here like this in the beginning. You're going to be moving on. So you would do what I did in the beginning. You'd say come, you'd call her back to you, you'd get going the other way, or cross the street and going the other way, because she's been practicing this with me for a month now, and you're just going to start doing it with her. So you may not be as good at it at first as we are now, but after you practice this for a few weeks, you'll be able to do it like this as well. She needs to get used to doing things differently with you. She's used to doing it the old way, where she'd see a distraction and wig out and be aggressive and inappropriate in that situation. So she's going to need to learn how to be different with you when you're holding the leash as well, which of course we're going to help you with. Come. Never let her stare. If she stares for more than a couple of seconds and doesn't come back to you, call her back to you, because staring can often lead to aggression. So we're never letting her stare. We're always using our commands to call her away so she breaks away and comes back to us. All right, let's continue our walk. Let's walk past the dog. Why don't you walk this way? Keep filming. So we're passing, so the dog's passing by right now, right there, and we're gonna go on our way. Come on, let's go. Come on, sweetie.